Hi guys, this is Vishal and welcome to Tuesday Technical Talk episode number 30. And I'm so excited now. Okay, let's begin with the usual stuff and let's hear it from people who are logging in from Bangalore. And we have people starting. Come on. And if you're new, say I'm new. Pondicherry. Okay. Hello. Hi to all. Good to see you guys. We met last time was in started a program, and again we are meeting here. You have Chennai, Mumbai, Durgapur. That's the new one, I guess. Then we have Hyderabad, Bangalore. First timer Arvind Gandhi. Welcome. Chennai, Thane, Bhiwandi, Ahmedabad, Cochin. Oh, we have a lot of new people today. Bangalore. Yes, good guys. So, okay. Chennai. Hi, Viren. Bangalore. Okay, as usual, last time we missed that magic number of 100. We are looking at 150. So start sharing. Today going to be another important topic and we'll learn something interesting. And by the way, did we make money in Lupin and Maruti? Yes or no? Last time we discussed about two stocks, one going up and one going down. And immediately after that, there was like Maruti went down by few bucks and then again bounced back, and Lupin is of course up by like almost like 5 to 7% in since last week. And we also discussed the same in started a program, those who were there. We also discussed the same in mastermind, those who are part of 1 year coaching. And yeah, then everybody's making money. Yes, Lupin, yes, we are making money. Good job. The idea is to take action no matter how much uh, you learn. If you can't take action, you can't make money. And the only way to take action is two things. One, you need to have confidence, right? And the confidence is only possible when you think you can do it, which is taking action, which for which the things has to be extremely simple, right? And that's what we stand for. Like Malkanziu's second name is simplicity. Anybody can trade. Great job. Everybody's making money. That's good news. Yes, massive money. Yes, great job. Okay, so we need to hit the 150 number to start another show on a weekly basis. And so far we have reached 70. And if you can hear some background noise, that's my kids playing outside. All right. Okay, so I'll be beginning in 1 minute. Okay, making money in India Cement, Bank Nifty, Lupin. Very good. Okay, chalo. Let's get started. Meanwhile, you keep sharing, all of you 75 guys. Please share this video right now as we are live. And then we'll start another show where I'm planning to give at least one specific stock view. If not maybe weekly, then bi-weekly, but only if we hit 150 numbers. So make sure you share this thing. Now let's go to the chart. And let me show you my chart right now. And let's put it this way. All right. So let's start now with this topic. where I'm going to talk about something very important. And last time we learned something called Fibonacci. And let's have a recap of that. Is Fibonacci is 0.38, 0.5, and 0.618. These are the three most important ratios for Fibonacci retracements and retracements. And retracement is basically out of the previous trend. So if I'm looking at this uptrend, then this is the retracement. Uptrend, retracement. Uptrend, maybe retracement. And in a downtrend, it would be, let's say, this is a downtrend, retracement. Downtrend, retracement. So now we are going to get into something called as uncharted territories, especially when you are getting into an uncharted territory. What do? In an uncharted territory, we are looking at projections, or we call it extension, Fibonacci extension, Fibonacci projection. Both are same. Now let me put that one. Now in that, you are not going to use ratios which are less than 1. If you remember, retracement is less than 1, projection is more than 1 or 1. So in this, I'm going to use is 1, 1.618, 2.618, and 4.25. Now, generally, we'll go with 1, 1.618, and 2.618. 4.25 and even 6.85 is possible, but that's in extreme strong uptrend. It will get into advanced mode. So right now, let's play with 1, 1.618, 2.618, and let's do what is a projection. Okay. Now let's say for this one, first, like in retracement, we need 2 points. So in retracement, there was 2 points, 1 and 2, and then we retrace down. In projection, we need 3 points, which is A, B, C, like this. And then we are going to put projection. Suppose this is my A, B, C, and from C I project up. So let's see where we are. 1, B, and C. And that's exactly where we are in terms of Nifty right now, 11,400. Approximately that area. That means this distance is equal to this distance. That's equal, same. And if we go above this, then we go to 1.618, which will come around 12,000. And if we go above that, we go around 13,000. Now that's too far right now. So we'll play with 1 and 1.618. Now I have taken this as a major swing. Major means in the last from February up, down, and ABC. Now let's take, if we want to take a smaller one, we can take like A, B, and C. So this, let me mark it, mark those ABC with a blue color. Can you see this? Now this is ABC, and that is coming around 1.618. Now that comes to another important lesson, that when you have multiple, like in retracement, we have multiple retracements to have a cluster of support and resistance. In this also, we have like multiple retracement, a cluster of resistances in this case. Can you see that 2 of them are in the tight range of 11,340 and 11,400, and that's where the current market is right now. So that can act as a resistance. And if you notice one more thing, now you should be noticing all this very quickly. If you notice, market took a halt here, which is 100% retracement, which is one retracement here. See this 6-7 days? That's resistance. Once it crosses that resistance, it goes to the next resistance. Now this is the next resistance. If it crosses this, then we may have something here, 11,800, right? So this is what we call as projection in the future, extension or projection. Now Fibonacci can be used in several ways. One is retracement. One is called what we call as projection. One there is something called as expansion, and one there is called as there's 4 different ways. Then there are arcs. If you see, there is an arc here. Now I don't want to get into that. This will look like this. So I spent a lot of time on that also, but we don't use it anymore. And there is Fibonacci time. Time is my favorite. We can calculate which day, how we can use Fibonacci using 2 lows and highs. Can you see this? That may be for some advanced session we do later. I hope you guys are sharing this. This is invaluable stuff, and and making it further simpler. We still had 80 people only. Let's hit the share button right now, and let's let other people take advantage of this simple stuff. Hit the share button. Let's cross 150 soon to start another weekly show. Okay, so let's get back to the projection part. Now, this was about Nifty. Let's take another how we can use projection or extension in a different way for different stock. Let's look at some stock which is going down. Let's say Tata Motors. Okay, this is a downtrend. So let's take, this is a downtrend. How do you project in this case? First, let me mark this ABC. I can mark this 1 and 2 as ABC. I can mark others also. I know you can see that, but let me put it as a major one. So I say this extension 1, 2, and 3. And that's where right now is a strong support around 235, which also coincides with the earlier support. That means this is a major support area. This is exactly the distance which has covered right now again. So this is called projection or extension, what we call it. Let's use simple word projection, but the tool says if you see fib extension, so that tool is different. We are calling it projection. We are projecting something in the future, which is very, very powerful. Remember, whatever I have covered. Now, let me just share a couple of insights. If you are a new trader, if you are an old trader, if you are my one-year coaching student, if you have attended Start at a program, if you have attended Anybody Can Trade program, one simple advice to everyone is that some of the things what we call as basics which will cover. Remember, you can take this down, note this down. Basics means trend lines, moving average, normal support and resistance. Then we have this Fibonacci projection and retracements, what we are doing right now. In the last session, we did retracement, and this one. This are very, very, and trend channels also. Maybe we can do in the next session. These are some of the very, 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 very important tools and very, very basic tools. At the same time, these are extremely, extremely powerful. And the challenge I faced in my earlier days when I was struggling with the markets and trading and losing money is that I learned the basics and immediately jumped to the advance and advance and advance and advance and Elliott wave and Neo wave and this wave and pitchforks and clouds and ellipse and mobs and all that stuff. But then I get back to my mentor and then said that you have to stick to the basic, make your basics so strong, then you don't need the advance. And that came out so true. And that's why I give that credit to him and to other people who forced me to, I had to unlearn all the advance. Now only focus on this, what I'm teaching here, plus some of RSI, which is also very basic, right? It's unconventional, but it's very basic, right? So I want you to get mastery over these tools. If you understand these tools very clearly and go deep into it, practice a lot. Now Fibonacci has no more explanation. You just have to keep drawing Fibonacci's like ABC, 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 or AB, 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 and that way you can practice. And over a period of time, what will happen, just by looking at the chart, you will say, okay, this is 38%, or this is 50%, or this is 61%. You don't even need to draw it, right? That powerful, that much insight I'm talking about. And for that, the only way to get there is 100 charts a day. Look at 100 charts a day and be the master and master the tools, right? Now, my challenge was when I look at the charts, I know what to look for. So I spend around 6, 7, 8 hours spent looking around things going on and off. Now you know what exactly charts would be like 2 hours, 3 hours, and over a period of time it will become 20 minutes, like what we do. So this was a downtrend projection, and then get back to one more stock. Let's say some more example on this. Let's say something which is going up, TCS. Now, how do I project this? Now here, I am doing a monthly chart, okay, because it's a long-term uptrend. So I can project from here. First one was, let's say this one. This is the only retracement we had in this. Now here, the one is somewhere here, 2300. So it's yet to reach there. Now, when you have huge targets and huge projections, As an exception, in that case, you can even use this slightly advanced, but I'm just putting it. You may watch this video later and get it. Even put 61% as your level, which can act as resistance. So what does this mean? Means, let me put the ABC first. This is your A, B, and C. So AB is say 100 rupees. First target is 61 rupees of the 100 rupees. And then next is, this is another 100 rupees. ABC, that's projection, right? Now let's look at some stock, which is, do you want a stock tip for today? Are you sure? We have not touched 100 yet. Oh, you're from Panvel, I get it. You guys, one of my favorite strategies and one of the stock which we are tracking and trading right now. Do you want to know that? If you're hitting the share button and then say I shared in the comment section, then I'll open that chart, and that can become even a swing trade and also can become a positional trade. So share the video and say I shared. Come on, quickly. I'm going to show you one important stock which is near a very good important breakout, and that can give you good returns, possibly. Yes, we touched count 100. I can see 99 on my this thing. 100. Shared. Great job. Oh, people are dropping in. We need to go above 100. Yeah, today we made a new high of 100. We need to break that with a strong resistance and cross that and stay there so that we have a good breakout. And that is what similar stock I'm going to show you on which we can see a breakout right now. So, okay, let me just open that chart. I will give you for this. Yeah, we touch 100. I can see 100 on my screen. So let's not drop it. Keep sharing. Let's not drop it. Keep sharing. Okay. So I'm going to share something which we just bought today. And we also recommend some of our students, and those who are students here in our community, make sure you track this. And this is pretty simple. It's our ABCT strategy 2 and Millionaire Trader strategy cup. Both are same. Okay, so let's draw a nice little cup here. That's a nice breakout. Okay, and most importantly, there are some volumes here, not on the monthly chart because the month is still not, month has not got started. Maybe that's a weekly breakout on this, and even on a daily, we have a nice breakout on volume, price, and RSI. So all three RSI is above 60. That means it's a 5-star stock as per star trading strategy. It's a cup pattern as per Millionaire Trader strategy. It's a 5-year high as per ABCT strategy 2. And let's put some projections here in place. Okay. And we can even do, let's see how we can use retracements and projections. Make sure you are sharing this. I'm sharing something very, very important. It is projection versus retracement, both together. Now, if you see, this is a long-term downtrend. Do you see that? And that is basically coming from 2008-9 to all the way to 15-16, from all the way from 400 to 40 rupees. That's like 90% down. So let's take what would be a normal retracement. See, if you take a retracement, which we learned last class. So the first retracement here comes around 167, which is almost, we are there today. We just touched 162. So if we cross this retracement, straight away our target would be 211. And if you see, there is a resistance at 211 as well as 255. These are two major highs, which is also 50% and 61%. So that's where we can use retracements. Of course, we can use RSI, we can use reverse divergence, we can use Bollinger Band, walking on the bands, we can use Donchian channels to do a lot of stuff with these strategies. But let's use the one which we are learning in the last couple of days. last couple of TTT, Tuesday Technical Talk. So retracement we saw from a long-term perspective. Now we look at a weekly perspective. And the immediate thing I can see here, if I have to use extension or the projection which we used today, that's my, if I look at that one, that comes around 184, first one, and second one comes around 237. So that's, I would be minimum looking at 184 plus 237 as my target for this stock, maybe in the next couple of weeks, or let's say maximum a month. So that's a nice setup. This is like a trailer of the stock selection which we can do on a weekly basis, maybe bi-weekly basis, for the new show I'm telling you, where I will only discuss stock. So far I have not discussed stocks in the past. I just discussed the tool and just gave you some examples. Like last time we gave you Lupin, which also worked, Maruti, which also worked, and in this case, let's see if this works. And this is basically in cash also, so you can even buy in equity. So that's the power of simple stock. And the name of the stock is Hind Oil Exploration. Hind Oil Exploration. If you can't get it, it's written on the top, Hind Oil Exploration. It's there in cash segment. And that's a nice little breakout on this thing. And if it sustains, see, even it can go wrong. So what would be my stop loss if it goes back? It goes back into this zone, which is around what? 145. So right now it is 156. So 10 to 12 bucks is your stop loss for a target of around 40 to 70 bucks, which is great. 1:4 risk reward ratio. And then you can, of course, pyramid, and you know how pyramiding works if you have attended ABCT, if you have attended Millionaire Trader program. So that's fine. Even if you don't pyramid, it's still a decent return, right? So that's one powerful stock. Did you guys love this? Would you like to have this kind of stock selection every week, or every 2 weeks, maybe, depending on my time? So we hit the highest number I saw here is 111, right? So I will do, for this effort which you put in sharing today, I will do one stock selection on Saturday, this Saturday. This Saturday, I have my 3-day program called Anybody Can Trade in Mumbai, but I'll do it at night, or I'll record a video and put it on screen, maybe not do a live one, so you can watch it. So I promise on Saturday doing one session, but if we consistently hit 150 plus every time, so then we will do on a regular basis one stock on maybe future, cash, or anything. And I have some great news. Those who are joining for the first time and those who are there is a very small major there is a small course which I released for options for people across the world, called Zero to Hero Options Program. The link is on this video, and it has my favorite option expiry strategy, which I don't reveal otherwise. I just reveal in my 3-day live program, but I've revealed in this for lifetime access. So make sure you grab that course called Zero to Hero Program on Options Program, online program, lifetime access with some basics, some advanced, and some super advanced strategies, which are again all of them very, very, very simple. So make sure you hit the button and keep sharing this video, and I'll see you on Saturday with one stock recommendation. Like already gave you one, which is Hind Oil Exploration on this chart, and let's see if I can give you one more on Saturday. I'll record that video and I'll post it on Facebook on Saturday evening, and you can track that, and maybe we can do it regularly if we get this kind of response and you guys are excited to learn. Now tell me one thing before we leave. What did you learn from this program? What was the takeaway from this session? Don't leave the live. You have to maintain that Zero to Hero program. So what did you learn from video? Was it helpful? Yes. And what did you learn? Zero to Hero is a great program. Thank you. You already saw it. Important. Yes, you learn. That was your question in the Q&A. Fib extensions. Yes. Price projection. Extension. I also shared something very important apart from the projection and extension. Let's see if you learn, if you have seen it, if you recollect. 0.33, 0.61. Sorry, for projection it's 1.618, 2.618, and 4.25. Yes. Yes, stick to basics. Yes, that's the important lesson. Stick to basics and make it very, very strong. Very, very strong. Go deeper. Go deeper. There's a lot more. I can talk on projections for 4 full hours and retracements also. So that's the kind of depth you need to go. So make sure you hit the button on Zero to Hero. Take advantage of it if you have not seen it yet. And we'll see you on next Tuesday, Technical Talk Live with another topic. And on Saturday, I'll post a video on stock recommendation on Facebook on my page. So thank you so much. I hope you enjoyed this show, and we'll see you soon. Good luck and good trading.